Living in Bondage is a 1992 Nigerian film that is widely regarded as the pioneering film of the modern Nollywood industry. Directed by Chris Obi Rapu, it marked the beginning of what would become one of the world's largest film industries. Living in Bondage tells the story of Andy Okeke, an ambitious young man who is lured into the world of occult practices in a bid to achieve wealth and success. He joins a secret cult that promises him fortune if he agrees to sacrifice someone close to him. Tragically, he is coerced into sacrificing his loving wife, Merit. After carrying out the ritual, Andy becomes wealthy but starts to experience severe psychological torment as Merit's ghost haunts him relentlessly, seeking justice. The film delves into Andy's mental and spiritual struggles as his life unravels due to his choices. The film highlights the dangers of uncontrolled ambition and the moral implications of making unethical decisions for financial gain. It delves into Nigeria's traditional belief in the existence of powerful spiritual and occult forces, reflecting concerns in the society about such practices. The ghost of Merit embodies the theme of retribution, as Andy's soul is haunted, showing that immoral actions always have consequences. The film also addresses the possibility of redemption, but only after great personal cost. Living in Bondage is often credited with launching the Nigerian home video industry. Before this film, Nigeria had a struggling film scene, but the success of Living in Bondage spurred a wave of low-budget, direct-to-video films that formed the core of what became known as Nollywood. The movie is predominantly in Igbo, reflecting the cultural background of the characters, with English subtitles. This regional aspect contributed to its popularity among Nigerian audiences who could relate to the language and cultural references. The film captures the atmosphere of post-colonial Nigeria, where economic hardship and unemployment led many people to seek wealth through dubious means, including occultism. It reflects the concerns and fears of the time, especially around morality and the pursuit of material wealth. Made on a modest budget, the film's production was fairly rudimentary. The success of the movie relied more on the strong story and relatable characters rather than special effects or high production values. Living in Bondage was released directly to video and sold in home video formats like VHS tapes rather than premiering in cinemas, which was a significant shift in the Nigerian film industry. This method allowed the film to reach a broad audience, setting the trend for how Nigerian films were distributed in the early days of Nollywood. Living in Bondage became a cultural phenomenon, and its influence on the Nigerian film industry cannot be overstated. It paved the way for countless filmmakers and established the template for Nollywood's rapid growth in the 1990s. In 2019, a sequel was released titled Living in Bondage, Breaking Free, directed by Nollywood actor and filmmaker Ramsey Nouah. The sequel follows the son of Andy Okeke, exploring the themes of greed and the supernatural in a modern context. It was a more polished production, featuring high-end cinematography and a bigger budget, showcasing Nollywood's growth since the 1990s. The film established a formula that many subsequent Nollywood movies followed, particularly in the realm of stories about supernatural forces, ritual sacrifices, and the consequences of immoral actions. These themes became recurrent in many Nigerian films during the 1990s and early 2000s. While groundbreaking, Living in Bondage was also critiqued for its low production values, which included poor sound quality, lighting issues, and rudimentary special effects. However, these shortcomings did not prevent it from becoming a beloved classic due to its engaging storyline and relatable social themes. Living in Bondage is a foundational film for the Nigerian movie industry and remains a milestone in African cinema. Its impact on Nollywood's growth and its role in shaping the industry's storytelling cannot be overstated. The film also continues to hold relevance for its exploration of greed, power, and moral dilemmas, themes that resonate with audiences even today. Thanks for watching. For more, subscribe to Critic Box.